would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar and be better off than you are.
The time has come, the walrus said.
Hello one and all, and welcome to our next series on the channel. One that I've kind of been holding off for a little while now, but we're finally getting around to it. Here we have the intro cutscene where we have this evil-looking dark matter heading towards Popstar. As it approaches the peaceful planet, Kirby's there fishing with his good friend Gooey. Who's Gooey? I don't know, he's new for the game. I guess the planet's sweating over the issue. And in comes dark matter, causing havoc to all the land. As you can see, its influence reaches all over the place, reaching people like Wispy Woods, a random killer whale, some artist girl, and King Dedede. Kirby sees this dark matter spreading its influence across Popstar, and he knows it's time for him to save the day yet again. And this time he's teaming up once again with his animal friends, including some new ones as you'll notice here, and Gooey. But let's get into this. This is Kirby's Dream Land 3 on the Super Nintendo. 97. The N64 was already out for over a year at this point, or maybe just a year, or close to a year. I don't know. The N64 was out, that's my point. But, you know, Kirby's always kind of been more at home in the 2D platformer genre, and so I guess the developers wanted to kind of take it easy and keep going on the Super Nintendo. There are actually a lot of games that were released on the Super Nintendo, like, after the N64. I think possibly because it's a more successful console. Regardless, let's get started with level 1 here. There we go. And here we are. We have the world select. Clearly there's going to be 5, because, you know, 5 sides of Popstar. And within here, we have our first level, Grassland, and oh, Kirby doesn't want Rick, he just wants the new one there, who's named Chuchu. Yeah, and within each world here, we have a little map, which is adorable. We have all the levels we can choose from, total of 6 per world, and then a boss. Boy, just look at this game's graphics, everything's so colorful and, well, okay, maybe not quite as colorful as Superstar, but it's difficult to describe. It looks so handmade, you know? It looks real in a weird way. This has to be one of the most polished-looking and still good-looking Super Nintendo platformers to date, which is kind of impressive considering how much the console could accomplish. And you know, given this is like Dreamland 3, a follow-up to Dreamland 2, we have the return of the animal buddies. And, well, we do have the returning Rick, who's still here, and, you know, he's fine, I never really cared for him much. I want to use this new one here, Nago. Every animal buddy has different attack with each Kirby copy ability. So, for example, Nago's here is this upward cutter that's actually pretty good. But also they have pretty different movement all on their own. Like Nago here can jump 3 times, which is super fun as you just speed through a lot of the levels. And this is where most of the fun in Dreamland 3 comes from, is experimenting with what animal buddies get with what copy ability. Some of them are not created equal, but that's fine, that's the point of experimentation. And I love this one here, Nago with the umbrella, where we're essentially now, we're now Scrooge McDuck from DuckTales on the NES. A game I never really played, but this is the kind of maneuverability you had in that. Let's see what we get with the Spark. With the Spark, Nago's gonna, I guess, charge Kirby up, and then we become this invincible hitbox of sorts. That's pretty great. I mean, Nago is an adorable animal buddy. It's a cat, just like you, Jaina. Chilling over there on the clean laundry I need to fold, but I can't as long as you're on it. Oh, we have a little sound cue. That's important. So, that sound cue is a new gimmick with Dreamland 3. It means that this area has a bit of a quest. You see, every level in Dreamland 3, all 6 of them in all 5 worlds, so I think 30 levels total, if I can get my math correct, all of them have a particular quest we need to accomplish, which are kind of hinted at from the level select. And the level select, we had a little flower guy on the icon for level 1, and here we have a whole bunch of flowers. We need to avoid stepping on them at all costs. Let's leave all the flowers be. Don't hurt any of them, Nago. You know, this is a case where I'm very glad I have Nago instead of Rick, because that means I actually have that multiple jump thing. Rick has been seriously underpowered. I mean, not only is he back to just being like a single jump bitch, but also he no longer can inhale. He has to eat enemies whole, which means he has to get real up close to them to actually get any copy abilities. Most of the time with Rick, I just let Kirby do the copying and then switch over back to Rick, which is nice now that we're on the Super Nintendo. We have more controls, that we have the top button here that just gets us on and off of animal buddies super easily. Back on the Game Boy, we didn't really have that amount of control, but we successfully managed to avoid all the flowers, and we're going to head in this star door here. And thanks to the fact that we avoided all the flowers, this flower at the end here says, hey, good job, you completed the quest, and they give us that little heart star. I don't know, it's kind of weird how it's like morphing between a heart and a star. It's like most Kirby games, they have a little mini game at the end of a level to hopefully get some health or stars or maybe even a 1-up. Oh, just a star. Okay. Stars work just like they did in Dreamland 2, by the way, where, well, if we get enough of them, we get an extra life. But we're gonna be fine on extra lives. So yeah, every single level has a quest. And as you can see, because we accomplished that, we get that little heart star above this level, meaning we're good to go there. I won't be able to do all the quests within the Let's Play. Some of them are a little too challenging for me. Some of them I don't remember how they're done exactly. Oh, we should see what this is. This game brings in a brand new ability, the Broom ability, which with Kirby is practically useless, like it's this pathetic attack, but combining with the animal buddies can get us some better attacks, like this cool surfing thing I guess we're doing with Nago. I like that they bring in the Broom ability solely because it's one where it's not so good with Kirby, but better when you combine it with animal buddies. It encourages you using the animal buddy mechanic. You know? But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not going to be able to get all those quests done. I'm not nearly that good at this game. I'll do them all on an extra part, though, and I'll show off the best ending. Because it works very similarly to Dreamland 2, as a matter of fact. And hey, we got new animal buddies. We have Pitch, the bird, who I really don't like as much. Like, he's kind of just a worse Coo, in my opinion. I like Coo the Owl more. Also, this fire attack with him is not that great. And we have Chuchu, who's, well, I don't know what she is, but she's pretty great, you know? She's got multiple jumps, she can climb on ceilings. And with the fire ability, she becomes a hot air balloon, it would seem. I don't like Kirby's face when she's on his head, like, he's clearly in some kind of trance. Is she just, like, possessing Kirby? Is she taking over his brain? Is she a brain slug from Futurama? Oh. Let's see what the rock ability does. Oh, whoops. That's my bad. There we go. Whee! We become a wrecking ball. What do we have in here? Hello there. We found some guy. Do we do anything with him? I can't ride him. He's not an animal buddy. He's just here, I guess. What if I tried eating him? Oh! I don't like that that happened, but let's carry on. I think that means we completed this quest. Again, we gotta pay attention to those sound cues that we had when we entered that room. That'll tell us that, hey, there's a quest here for the level. You know, it's a neat new mechanic for the Kirby games. It also helps, I think, in that Dreamland 2, 100% completion, that was kind of an afterthought, mainly because, you know, there was only, what, one rainbow crystal per world? Whereas here, every single level has some unique, memorable thing about it. Oh, we should see what the spike ability is here. Yum. Okay, we got a little projectile thing here, that's not bad. Ah! We got an extra life from all those stars. Extra life here as well. Yeah, we're gonna be set on extra lives, believe me. Oh, we made it to the end of the level here, there we go. And because we completed this person's quest, we once again get the star heart. I should maybe try to avoid doing those, honestly, if I'm going to show them off, like, how to get them in the extra part. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments in terms of whether I should do those, like, in an extra part during the Let's Play here, or, like, maybe a mix of both. Right now, it's going to be a mix of both, it looks like. We have level 3. What copy abilities have I yet to see? I've yet to see Spark with Chuchu. Looks like we shoot a bit of a laser beam. Oh, we can charge it up, though. Why is it so pathetic? What the hell? That's kind of bizarre. Well, we can go in here and, oh, of course. Wait, no, keep that. Wrong button. We have, Kind the Fish returning with the light bulb attack, just like last time. And we have Coo the Owl returning, who is by far the best animal buddy, in that we have free flight everywhere we go. And we also have this lightning attack. Zap! Zap! I am a god, and then along came Zeus. Coo is the most broken in Dreamland 2. It's pretty much the same here. I don't even know why they bothered introducing Pitch as a bird. Like, we gotta jump every time to flap along. It's kind of pathetic. Also, his abilities aren't nearly as good, but maybe I'll show those off in some later part. What do we got in here? Oh, looks like we got our quest of the level. This guy's gonna throw a ball through there. And that was clearly this kind of Gordo, so we gotta keep a sharp eye on what he's gonna throw through there. I got my eye on you. He's gonna go again. We only see it in between those rocks. Okay, that was, this one. Yeah. Did we need to do 3? I think we need 3. Okay. That was this one, right? Yeah! Oh, I did great! So, because we did that for him, we're never given the, heart star thing, like, in the middle of the levels. We're only given them right at the end, even if we complete the quest very early on. So don't panic when he doesn't give us anything. We just gotta get to the end of the level is all. Zap. And that's always through the door with the 3 stars on it. Whee! Oh, there we are. End of the level there. Hey, I did your game. Yeah, so he's giving us this little collectible. Can we ignore it? I guess we could if we really wanted to, but I mean, come on now. Yeah, big jump. Hey, got the big star. Nice. Alright, we're on to level 4. We have this cave here. We have this little girl on the title screen. That's kind of a... They give us little clues as to what it might be. Sometimes we gotta pay close attention to those title cards. And what do we get with the rock with Ku? Ku looks very disappointed with us for just even trying this. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ku. I should have kept the lightning, I know. This is a great track in this stage here. I think it's from a previous Kirby game. A lot of the music is probably repeated. I mean, or maybe this is new for this game. I don't 100% remember. It's such a blur with Kirby games for me. It's hard to remember. And boy, they really powered down the cutter with Ku, didn't they? That used to be a three-way kind of shotgun burst, but now it's just pathetic. You ever see what this was with Chuchu? What's it with Chuchu? Oh, it's this cool, like, swipey thingy. Sure, we'll go with that. We already saw what it was with Naga. It was like the upward slash. Oh, we got a DK barrel kind of situation here. I'll take the tomato, I guess. I always forget about her ability to climb on ceilings because it's so unnecessary. It definitely reminds me of Grant from Castlevania, but I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. And hold on. Kirby can do this on his own. There we go. Sometimes you want to just get off of your animal buddy and just go at it with Kirby. And what do we have down here in this pathway we wouldn't have been able to reach otherwise? We have a mini-boss, a little fire guy. Okay, that was the fire guy. You know what, I'll keep the rock. The rock's pretty good with Chuchu. And moving through here we find... some guy... I can't tell if that's a monkey in clothing or a guy with some epic sideburns. Like maybe he's Lupin the Third. Swinging on through here. Oh, look at this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's lovely. And 1, 2, 3. Am I safe here? Okay. We do gotta go under and then back over to get through. Extra life there. Oh man, they keep making us do this bit here where I have to get off of Chuchu and then get back on. Maybe she wasn't the best animal buddy for this level, but oh well. The rock ability she's got is so fun anyway. It's worth it in my opinion. Oh, look at us. Ow! I was gonna say, look at us speeding on through, but then I just immediately got myself hurt. Okay, here we go. Made it to the end of the level, and because we rescued that guy... she's like, thanks, and gives us our little quest thing. Yeah. And extra life for that. Ooh, we're in double digits already. Boy. Anyway, we're on to level 5 of 6 now, and it's time I show off a mechanic I've kind of been ignoring in that, oh, you know what? We never see what broom was with Chuchu. With Chuchu and the broom, we could fly around like a witch. Isn't this cool? I'm pretty sure we only have a hitbox on our back, though, so it's a little unorthodox, but it's still fun, and I like the reference they go for it. A lot of the combinations of copy abilities with animal buddies are just fun to come by, even if they aren't necessarily practical. But it's time I show off a mechanic in Dreamland 3. You may be wondering about Gooey. Isn't that an animal buddy Kirby can have? No, that's actually Kirby's player, too. If we hit the A button, we then send out Gooey. And if you have a second controller plugged in, they will be in control of Gooey. But he works just like Kirby, where he's got multiple jumps, he can eat enemies and get their abilities, he can ride animal buddies, I'm pretty sure. But, Gooey, I mean, the mechanic's fine. It's essentially like Tails and Sonic the Hedgehog. He's there. That's pretty much it. Oh, by the way, you may have noticed from the level select that there was a fish who was looking awfully sad. That's because we need to bring Kine. So I'm gonna try to get Kine all the way through this level here. I know I was just talking about how I want to save that for the extra part, and I kind of still do, but maybe just the first world, huh? Maybe the first world will get all the stars just to show it off. Plus, I mean, the first world ones are gonna be easier than, like, the last world quests anyway. Unless, again, hey, if you want me to do it all in the Let's Play on the spot, maybe I'll replay levels if I mess up the quests. Let me know in the comments. Let me know whether I should do an extra part at all, or just try to do it all during the Let's Play. We'll do it live! The one big downside with Gooey is that, you may notice our health bar is kind of split. It wasn't that big to begin with, but yeah, we have to share some of it with Gooey now, and hey look! I brought a fish for you! So yeah, she's happy now. And so we completed her quest. Hey, I wanted that! Alright, I'll have to go for the tomato out there. Yeah! Oh, alright. Maybe Gooey wasn't a good idea. And last level of, well, World 1. I mean, it's called Level 1, Grassland. I don't know. Last level here, we have in this world. I'm still running around with the fish, which doesn't seem too wise, but I mean, we have as many jumps as Rick. And we have, honestly, in my opinion, better copy abilities. I think the fish is better than Rick in this game. I mean, with Rick, we have a pretty standard cutter. We can jump all the same. Rick's kind of boring to me in this one. I mean, I'll use him just to show him off, but I don't know. He doesn't really have anything going for him, in my opinion. Oh my god, Kirby, just go back to Rick. Come on now. Let's see what the spike is here. Hey, Gooey, give me that. Gooey! Alright, Gooey, get back here, you. Get back here, you goo. Nom. Alright, that's how you can get rid of Gooey. I don't really want him here. We don't have a second player right now anyway, Sub-Zero's out. It doesn't work as well for showing off the Let's Play, but yeah, with the spike ability, we get this projectile on our back. It's kind of similar to how the broom thing worked with Chuchu, where our attack is on our backside, only here we're completely stationary. It's kind of pathetic, actually. Oh, well, okay, what do you do with fire? With fire, we get, like, the fire breath ability. Not bad. Also, we heard the sound cue, so that means that somewhere here, our quest must be completed. Means we want to explore this screen as much as we can. Let's see, if we go down here... fire, does that reach? It sure does. We get ourselves an extra life. But that's not our quest. Although, fire without an animal buddy does the burning ability, like in Kirby's Adventure. Where might our quest be? Is it all the way up here? Oh man, this place is a big screen. Nope, this is just a potion. Okay. Let's see. I think we want to go down here. We go down... Oh, there's something here. What is this? We got some weird block. And using the fire, we can go down here and get ourselves a sphere. It seems we're collecting shapes and... Oh no, Rick can't make it back. Sorry, Rick. He didn't even make it to the end of the level like the other animal buddies did. But where might there be some other shapes? That can't be all of them. There's a circle there, but that also could just be a spider and they're trying to fool me. Oh, there's a triangle over on that side. I completely missed that. My bad. And there we go. I think from that sound cue that means we got all the shapes we need to beat the quest, so we can head to the end of the level now. You know, something I've come to terms with over the years, and I think I may have mentioned this before in previous Kirby Let's Plays, perhaps, but in most all Kirby games, if you ignore the extra stuff, they're really quick and easy, and almost forgettable in a bad way. I mean, a lot of the times in Kirby games, there'll be extra stuff that leads to, like, a button, or maybe it's just an extra life. Maybe it requires some kind of copy ability or copy ability slash animal buddy combination. But if you ignore that stuff, you can just speed through and the game becomes kind of forgettable. Now, I don't recommend playing the games these way, but sometimes you just can't help it. And we've seen fire with Naga. What's fire with Ku? I believe it's the meteor attack from Dreamland 2, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. That guy with the bow doesn't give us any ability, sadly. I think the only new ability is the cleaning one. They didn't really bother adding too many new ones since they were adding so many animal buddies. Oh, we have the Parasol here. This was always a good one with the owl, because it gives us this cool twister attack, kind of like the tornado ability. I think it's bit powered down here in Dreamland 3 compared to Dreamland 2, but it's still really good. Gives us just a whole kind of hitbox we can move around with. Oh god, yep. It doesn't last quite as long as it did in that game, unfortunately. Oh, hey Kaboo. That was interesting. Anyway, we made it to the end. We got all your things. Look at him juggling away. Isn't that great? So yeah, we did all the quests in World 1. I'm gonna 100% just leave this up to the audience. Do you want me to go after them during the Let's Play, or do you want me to just wait until the extra part? That's why I'm gonna stop recording in this session. This is gonna be a short session for me. But anyway, it's time for Wispy Woods himself. Classic first boss of every Kirby game. It looks like whoever was drawing Wispy Woods here went into Lightroom and really turned up the whites. But anyway, we can do this twister ability. It's not ideal, honestly, so I'm just gonna use it as a projectile. Most of the time, I just prefer using standard projectiles against Wispy. And in this case, it gives us plenty of, like, carrots or turnips or whatever. Or apples. There we go. Lots of maneuverability with Ku, and boy, Wispy Woods suddenly gets incredibly horrifying. Like, more horrifying than he's ever been in anything ever. This is because of the dark matter. I kind of failed to mention this when I was talking about the story, but this game is one of the dark matter saga in the Kirby series. That's why dark matter is taking over Popstar in the intro cutscene, and it's kind of connected to Dreamland 2 in that way. Very similar, actually. But we managed to beat Wispy Woods. And because we got all of these special little heart things, we're using the heart star power to cure Wispy Woods completely of dark matter. Look at that, we're helping out our buddy. Maybe I do want to get all of them during the Let's Play itself. I don't know. Let me do the classic dance. And we do it with Ku, isn't that great? Oh, we do it again, I think. Or no, we're swinging on a star. Yeah! Alright. So that is the end of level 1. We're on to level 2. So, because I want to kind of hear your response on this, and I might even debate it myself just a bit, I'm going to stop the recording session here, and I'll be back for World 2 next part. I'll see you all then.